And for the next half hour, I'll be reading from the May 28th issue of the Kenton Bee. Kennedy secures $850,000 for the City of Tonawana's Kohler Pool project. Picture with Congressman Tim Kennedy and a number of other individuals, all males. One young lady on crutches. Seems to be a temporary thing. Congressman Tim Kennedy secured $850 in federal pool funding to kickstart the City of Tonawana's Kohler Pool project. He was joined by Mayor William Strasburg during the announcement. Kohler Pool was constructed in the 1950s, is in dire need of repairs or replacement to ensure that the Tonawanda community has access to summer swimming facilities. During the summer season, when the pool is fully filled, it loses approximately half a foot of water each evening, requiring refilling and unnecessarily straining the city's water resources. Kohler Pool is centrally located in the city, providing access to nearby Tonawanda Youth Center and the Boys and Girls Club of the North Towns, Newman Family Clubhouse. Kennedy's funding represents the first public funding committed to the Kohler Rehab and Reconstruction Project, with Tonawanda hosting 3 bodies of water in the Niagara River, Ellicott Creek, and the Erie Canal. Providing youth with access to a safe place to swim is vitally important to prevent dangerous activities. Every child deserves access to safe, clean, accessible swimming facilities, regardless of zip code, said Kennedy. Swimming skills save lives and stay with children throughout their lives as they grow into adulthood. This funding represents a significant public investment in ensuring Kohler Pools gives future generations a place to cool off during the summer, puts some spending money in the pockets of teen lifeguards, and anchors a vibrant, hard-working community. I wish to thank Congressman Kennedy for his support, said Strasburg. The pool is an asset to our community and serves hundreds of residents on a daily basis. Without this investment, the future viability of the pool was in doubt. I thank Congressman Tim Kennedy for obtaining this much-needed funding for the City of Tonawanda and our Kohler Pool, said 2nd Ward Councilmember Chris Fisher. Swimming is a fundamental skill that children of all ages can learn and explore at a public pool. Congressman Kennedy knows the importance of having access to a public pool, and it shows with this funding. The children and adults of the City of Tonawanda will get to continue the use of a high-quality and affordable public swimming pool thanks to Congressman Kennedy. Progress like this, in partnership with our legislators, is vital to the success of our city and growth of in our community, said 4th Ward Councilmember Jason Voisinet. This will help us fix infrastructure issues that have been neglected, said Dave Franzak, Superintendent of Public Works. It is the work that needs to be completed to keep the pool open and operational. I commend Congressman Kennedy for securing this federal investment to the city, for the City of Tonawanda, and for continuing to push this project forward, said Senator Jeremy Zollner. Kohler Pool has been an important part of this community for generations, and this long-awaited investment is a major step toward restoring a space that local families and residents rely on every summer. In a city surrounded by water, places like Kohler Pool do more than bring the community together. They also help kids learn important water safety skills and provide families with a safe, accessible place to gather during the warmer months. Robust recreation facilities are essential to the quality of life in a community, and pools especially are invaluable assets, said Assemblyman Bill Conrad. Swimming offers families a path toward better wellness and greater comfort in the heat of summer and in our region, so rich with natural waterways. It's critical that we offer people of all ages safe, affordable access to swimming lessons. Kohler Pool is a site with great history and even greater potential, and I'm thrilled that Congressman Kennedy is partnering with Mayor Strasburg and the city of Tonawanda to deliver this much-needed funding for its replacement. We'll all benefit from an investment like this, and I have no doubt that city residents and Western New Yorkers will be reaping the rewards of it for generations to come. Access to safe, modern recreational spaces is essential to the health and well-being of our communities. And this investment in Kohler Pool replacement project is a major win for the residents of the city of Tonawanda, said Erie County Legislator John Bargnese. I want to thank Congressman Kennedy for continuing to deliver critical resources to Western New York and Mayor Strasburg for his leadership and advocacy on our behalf. Thank you, Congressman Kennedy, said Tonawanda resident Amanda Shepler. Kohler Pool has been the highlight of classic Tonawanda summer since 1957. This funding will help us to keep it open for another 70 years of summer fun. Pending further funding resources, construction is slated to begin in 2027. Aging water filters replaced at treatment plant. The town of Tonawanda water treatment plant is undergoing a significant infrastructure upgrade with the replacement of 12 aging water filters originally installed between 1954 and 1960. Water Resources Director Mike Kessler said the project is designed to improve water filtration efficiency, reduce energy consumption, and modernize equipment that has been in operation for more than 6 decades. The original filters used ceramic tiles with perforated holes that allowed water to pass through during filtration. Those tiles are now being replaced with modern composite filtration system that uses layers of anthracite coal, sand, and gravel to improve water flow and filtration performance, explained Kessler. The newer materials provide a more efficient engineering design and better removal of suspended solids during treatment. As part of the project, the plant is also replacing the filter valving and actuators, allowing operators better control the opening and closing of valves and regulate water flow during the backwash cleaning process. A new air scour system and blower are also being added to improve cleaning efficiency and reduce water use. The upgraded system uses compressed air pushed through the bottom of the filters during backwashing, replacing older mechanical sweep systems. Kessler explained that using air significantly reduces the amount of water that is used during the cleaning process, eliminating the need to clean out this water, thereby reducing operating costs and tax increases. Backwashing is a routine maintenance process in which water is pumped backward through the filters to remove trapped contaminants, prevent clogging, and maintain proper water flow. With the new technology, Kessler said, the time required to clean a filter has been reduced from approximately 20 minutes to about 7 minutes, resulting in both time and energy savings. During the treatment process, water first enters a precipitation tank where alum is added to bond with larger particles, causing them to settle to the bottom for removal. The water then moves through the filters where finer particles are removed before the remaining sediment collected during backwash is sent to the sewer treatment plant for disposal. Adequate cleaning of the filters is essential to maintaining safe drinking water. After water passes through the filtration system, it goes to a disinfection process to remove microorganisms before entering the plant's clear well storage system. From there, treated water is distributed to approximately 90,000 residents in the town of Tonawanda and the village of Kenmore, according to Kessler. Excuse me. The water from the faucet is drinkable. It must be maintained because bacteria can get in your eyes, ears. Kessler said if your house is built after 1935, your pipes are most likely made of copper because town ordinance required everyone use copper. Total cost of the water treatment plant filter upgrade project is approximately $10 million. Kessler indicated that the town of Tonawanda was awarded a $3 million Infrastructure Improvement Act grant to help fund the project, while the town has bonds to cover the remaining $7 million. The awarded financing has been helpful in getting this project off the ground and is greatly appreciated, Kessler said. Environmental Facilities Corporation Water Infrastructure Improvement Program provides competitive grants to help municipalities affordably undertake critical wastewater and drinking water infrastructure projects. Program demonstrates New York State's nation-leading commitment to upgrading water and sewer systems, reducing water pollution, and safeguarding vital drinking water supplies from emerging contaminants and toxic chemicals. Some items from the What's Going On column. Kenmore Mercy Hospital auxiliary sale scheduled in the atrium at Kenmore Mercy Hospital for June 2026. Include the auxiliary sewing and craft group will offer handmade baby blankets, bibs, towels, Buffalo Sabres, and Bills merchandise. That will be taking place from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday, June 1st and June 15th, Thursday from June 4th from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. There'll be all kinds of stuff. Riverfront Youth Jazz Festival will be held from noon to 3 p.m. on Sunday, May 31st at the Miller Bandshell in Hiawatha Park. The event will feature performances by area high school bands from Tonawanda, North Tonawanda, Kenmore East, Kenmore West. Guests are invited to enjoy afternoon of live jazz music along the waterfront. Weekend on the Niagara will be held from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday, June 6th and Sunday, June 7th, along the Niagara River in front of the Miller Bandshell. Arts and Crafts Fair will feature more than 20 vendors offering handcrafted goods and Buffalo-themed items. Niagara Arts and Crafts will be held from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on the also this weekend along the Niagara River in the city of Tonawanda near 200 Niagara Street. Okay. There will be more than 40 vendors at that event. Blessing of the Boats will be held at 1:30 to 3:30 p.m. on Sunday, June 7th at Gateway Harbor. Boats will gather in the Niagara River before making their way into the harbor. Youth summer events. COT Neighbors United will host several summer events throughout the season. It's pop-up playgrounds on June 20th and July 18th and August 15th in Iowanda Park. Fools and Foes, Shakespeare in Iowanda will be held at 7 p.m. Saturday, June 13th at the Miller Bandshell in Iowanda Park. Shakespeare in Delaware Park touring production. Fools and Foes will feature a collection of scenes highlighting some of Shakespeare's most villainous and comedic characters. Directed by Nathaniel Higgins, the 1 hour performance will feature a cast of 6 actors. You are listening to a reading of articles and features from the the Canton Bee on the Niagara Frontier Radio Reading Service. The Canton School District earns National Music Education Honor for the 16th consecutive year. Kenmore Town of Tonawanda School District has been recognized as one of the nation's best communities for music education by the NAMM Foundation for the 16th consecutive year, honoring the district's continued commitment to excellence in music education. The distinction places Kenton among a select group of school districts nationwide recognized for outstanding achievement in providing music access and education to students. Of the nearly 17,000 school districts across the United States, only a small percentage receive the annual recognition. Recipients of the 2026 Best Community for Music Education designations were selected through a comprehensive review process that evaluates key indicators, including funding, instructional time, participation rates, facilities, and community support. The district's music program is led by District Coordinator Laura Anderson and offers students opportunities to engage in music education beginning in kindergarten. Kenton, all students receive music instruction at the elementary level with opportunities to join ensembles starting in 4th grade. Students throughout the district can participate in band, orchestra, and chorus programs at the elementary, middle school, and high school levels, reflecting the district's longstanding investment in comprehensive music education. There are a wide variety of different band, jazz, orchestra, and vocal ensembles at Kenmore East High School and Kenmore West, of varying sizes, compositions, and skill levels. Both high schools also offer music electives for students to take advantage of, including advanced placement, music, and international baccalaureate. At both Kenmore East and West, high school students have access to a diverse range of band, jazz, orchestra, and vocal ensembles featuring varying sizes, styles, and skill levels. Kenton students and ensembles continue to earn recognition at the regional and state levels. This year, 9 students were selected for the highly competitive Conference All-State Ensemble, representing the top student musicians in New York State. In addition, 44 students earned spots in area all-state ensembles, showcasing the best young musicians in Western New York, while 120 students were selected for all-county ensembles. The district music educators are also active contributors to the Western New York music community, with many serving as accomplished performers themselves. Canton ensembles frequently perform throughout the region at community events and notable venues. Student musicians have recently appeared at events including the grand reopening of the historic DL&W Metro Rail Station at Canalside, the Buffalo Corporate Challenge, and the Armed Forces Ball at the Connecticut Street Armory. Purpose of recognition program is to spotlight and celebrate school districts and individual schools across the country for exemplary dedication to music education, ongoing efforts to ensure equitable access to music learning as part of a well-rounded education. The NAMM Foundation is a nonprofit philanthropic organization supported in part by the National Association of Music Merchants, a trade association representing the music products industry. The NAMM Foundation advances active participation in music making across the lifespan by supporting scientific research, philanthropic giving, and public service programs. For more information, visit nammfoundation.org. All facets of our health deserve care. We do all kinds of things to take care of our health. If we're feeling ill, we go to the doctor. If we have a toothache, we call the dentist. We have cardiologists, dermatologists, audiologists, and a vast swath of other professionals who take care of our physical health when something is wrong. What's more, most of us make efforts to maintain our health before something goes wrong. We try to hydrate, get in a bit of exercise, and brush our teeth, all to maintain our health before it becomes an issue. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and we should treat that sphere of our wellness just the same as any other. One of the important things about this month is having discussions about mental health helps to destigmatize it. No sidelong glances are cast at someone who says that they are seeing an oncologist because their body is in crisis. And the same should be the case for those seeking professional assistance when their mental health is in a poor state. All too often, people might avoid sharing their struggles with mental health or seeking help because they feel that they will be ostracized. In reality, 1 in 5 adults in the state of New York experience mental health illness each year, according to the National Alliance on Mental Illness. Sadly, according to the same organization, more than half of the individuals in the country with mental health condition did not receive any treatment within the past year. Thinking and talking about mental health isn't just for those with mental health issues. We don't wait, hopefully, until we're dehydrated to get a glass of water. And caring for our mental health should be something that everyone does. National Institute of Mental Health has many suggestions for how to do this, including making sure to get a little exercise each day, drink water, and eat regular, healthy meals. The Institute also suggests trying a relaxing activity such as meditation, muscle relaxation, or breathing exercises. There are plenty of apps out there if you don't know where to begin. One tool maintaining mental wellness, which may be less obvious and oft recited, is to set goals and priorities. The Institute suggests learning to say no to new tasks when we're already feeling overburdened. Along these lines is also the advice to avoid a negativity trap that many of us fall into, which is that instead of focusing on all that we have accomplished. For more information, you can visit nih.health/topics/health caring for your mental health. Some items from the police blotter. A caller reported a man walking toward Elmwood Avenue while yelling and screaming. The man was reportedly carrying a bottle and wearing a black jacket over a gray hoodie, along with glasses. Patrol checked the area and was unable to locate the individual. A man reported being extorted online after sending gift cards to someone he had been communicating with over the internet. A police report was filed. A store manager reported that a man was yelling and approaching people in vehicles, asking for money before leaving the area. The manager later called back to report the man had returned and was running in front of traffic while continuing to approach drivers. Patrol located the subject, who stated he was waiting for a bus. He was advised of the complaints. A store clerk reported that a man wearing a blue sweatshirt caused a disturbance inside the business by slamming merchandise and threatening employees. The man later left in a green Chevy Equinox. Staff requested the subject be trespassed from the store. Patrol spoke with the man who stated he was upset with customer service and had left voluntarily. He was advised not to return to the business. Patrol spoke with a resident regarding her dog repeatedly getting loose. The resident stated she was attempting to surrender the dog, but no rescue organization had agreed to take it. She said she would continue searching for a facility willing to accept the animal. 2 women allegedly stole a pack of cigars from a store and left in a white Dodge. The caller stated that she only wanted reimbursement for the stolen merchandise. The vehicle plate initially provided did not match. Patrol later located the subjects and advised them the complaint simply wanted payment for the cigars. One of the women returned to the store and paid for the items. No further action was taken. A store owner reported that he had placed no parking buckets in a parking spaces outside his business. On 2 separate occasions the previous night, drivers allegedly became upset and intentionally knocked over the buckets after exiting their vehicles. The buckets were not damaged. The store owner was advised not to place the buckets in parking spaces and instead keep them on the sidewalk. He was provided with a complaint card. You've been listening to a reading of articles and features from the June 4th issue of the Kenton Bee. On the Niagara Frontier Radio Reading Service. We read from the Kenton Bee every Sunday. Your reader has been P. Fitz. Thank you for listening.
Good morning. Welcome to another broadcast day on the Niagara Frontier Radio Reading Service, a private, not-for-profit organization. As always, please feel free to contact us with your comments, suggestions, or any questions you may have. Our phone number here is area code 821-5555. As always, please stay with us. Our In the Buffalo News is coming up in just a moment.
The following program is intended for listeners who are blind, have low vision, or